Hey YouTubers, Rival X Factor here with some Talah market rush defense, and today we're going to be focusing on the left flank, the importance, the positioning, my thought processes, and shout out to all the great community members who are around for this round and the two previous. There were some nasty close rounds, including a clutch zero-ticket bomb set at the very last second. So here's a nice spot to perch up, and here's why. You can keep an eye on the left flank, and then you can keep an eye on the two lanes they're pushing up the mid where you're at, and more importantly, knock down the pesky guys on the rooftop across from you. That is your primary threat. You need to keep an eye on that, and then you can see this left flank. That guy was almost out of bounds, so first you got to know how far they can push and where you got to worry about it. He was probably within 10 to 15 feet of being out of bounds, so just know that is the deepest that they can go. And as you can see, this rooftop gives you nice cover. If I get in trouble, what do I have to do? Prone. I've got little walls all around me, and I'm not going to stay up here for long. I'm noticing that my team has ample bodies by the bomb. Guys that their way of PTFOing is cleaning up the kills, resetting the MCOM, defending the MCOM. I'm in a highly defensive position, which I know I can really put some resistance on the guys pushing the bomb. And that's the key when finding a good spot. On this Talah market, there are so many lanes you can play. There are so many spots that you can play defensively that you can really put the hurt on a team. And now it's time to kind of move up towards the bomb. And I'm going to eventually work this left forward flank when I know that we've got everybody kind of weeded out. The last thing you want to do is push too fast and get wiped out. So here's what happens. If your entire squad is pushed forward and you get wiped out, you can't spawn back on them. They're too far forward. So obviously I see the hit marker there, kind of turn around, line up the shot on the guy behind the vehicle there. So of course I always go out of my way to thank a support player, because ammo is the greatest thing ever in this game, especially when you're starving for it. So time to kind of push this left flank, and some of the games that you can play with this over here. Number one, this tin that I'm looking at right now, you can see feet underneath it, you can see shadows approaching, and you can shoot through it. I've wall banged quite a few people through this thing. It's a lot of fun to do, and you can wall bang through this tin as well. So just look for weird little shadows there and just start spamming. That was underneath the tin, so it doesn't really count, but just know if you see two pairs of feet, go up a couple more feet, you'll hit them in the chest or the head, and they'll be scratching their head, potentially with some accusations. So it's kind of hard to see in here, so you'll see me kind of guess with a couple shots and look for that hit marker. That hit marker is when you see a little X jump up, and then you see me testing a shot again. Because, again, it could be a dead body, it could be somebody getting revived. And I'm pillaring right here with this rock to kind of protect me until I get enough health to kind of peek up. I see the fire coming in, and this left side is a very popular spot for people to hide, and there's the tin action. Cuffs was trying to tee me up, you sneaky bastard. So, you know, that's something to keep an eye on. Guys that kind of pull up to that wall and peek. So I'm kind of, you know, again, trying to stretch this left flank. Got a little help, so I'm not by myself here. And work that spot. And as you can see, there's quite a few of these sin guys. It's not me killing the same guy over and over and over again. There's 3 or 4 of these guys in here. And now it's time to recover. I got wiped off there. The bomb is set. They got that left flank. Rewalk your lane, right? If you know there's threat levels, rewalk your lane. Now, I saw this guy behind the car the time before, and the reason why I ran back undercover was hopefully he was looking at me. Then he said, oh, shit, X-Factor disappeared. Let me look at somebody else. All right? So that's changing his levels of threat. So that's a little mind game there that you can play with people, especially when a group is in comms together. When they're calling out, hey, one guy on the bomb just killed me, you're looking right at him, shoot him. And as you can see, we're reestablishing this left lane again. So you can see you really mow down the kills, and the right lane is just as good. The mid lane is just as good, and I'll work on showing you guys these lanes and how I kind of play them and my thought processes as we go. And I actually got really good footage for the second set of MCOMs off of this, including some really nasty back rages, which I'll gladly post for you guys. So here's a question for you guys. Battlefield 4, should Suppression be a server-side setting? What do you guys think? Going to be making a video on this very shortly. And I need your opinions now, so go ahead, start throwing those down. It'd be greatly appreciated. Or what do you think should change about Suppression? Just keep it short and simple. And lastly, it's important for me to tell you guys that I don't watch the same lane the entire match. I do mix it up, but I really want to focus on this left lane to kind of make this video, because I came in here with the intent of kind of making this. When A-bomb gets set, I decide to collapse down and then push my lane to try to clear it off just to get towards that A area. Even if I hop, skip, bunny hop across the map right now, I'm probably not going to get there in time, but the chances are there are a ton of people lumped up ready to push into B, flank it from the left side, which is bad anyway. So long story short, I need to get over there and I need to make sure my area is kind of cleaned off. So what better way to do it than to kind of sneak out bounds and kill a bunch of community members. Hopefully you guys found this video enjoyable, and perhaps maybe you learned something that you guys can use to benefit your type of playstyle for Battlefield 3. If you did, don't forget to give me the old thumbs up, and I will leave you with a little fun bit. This brought me back to another game I used to play. See you soon, YouTube, and thanks again.
It's good time to run, cowards! I am bulletproof! Kaboom!